So that place that we talked about, that interconnected, so the essence of masculine practice as I teach it, right? This is how I teach men, is to connect to tether to the part of you that is infinite and unchanging, and then use breath and use your body to use breath to ground and open your body. And from there, move. From there, kiss her. From there, start a sexual moment. From there, lead her into the bedroom. That's a difference that sounds esoteric, but you can feel it. And if I put you in, if I did that in front of a room full of women, they would feel it. And so that's what we do at workshops, right? It becomes so obvious when you actually see it. You're like, okay, would you trust this more, right? So would you, for your feminine, for you to surrender your heart deeply and fully to the man you love, you have to trust him, not just in life, but moment to moment, right? So not only do you have to trust him as he leads his life in your life, but in the moment, you have to trust him. In the moment, you're looking for that solidity. And you're looking for, and now this can switch. It can, like, he could be he could be totally flowing and completely, he could be a hot mess, right? Not know what to do, not have anywhere to go. Like, baby, I don't know what to do. You lead us tonight. I've been working all weekend. I've been, you know what I mean? Like, and it can switch and it can become a very beautiful moment that way. But by and large, most men and women still fall into these lines of, if you're feminine essence, you want to trust your masculine partner completely. And to do that, he has to have a trustable structure, which is his body and his breath and his awareness.
A structure that he's trusting, or one that you?
No, well, both. Like, you could feel it, right? So if we take a moment, right? Because you said, like, let's talk about the sexual moment. So let's just take a moment. Like, you're in the kitchen and you're making dinner, mm-hmm. and your husband walks in, and he walks in. He's skipping walking in because he's just so happy about something, or he's like really excited about something. Chances of that turning into a sexual moment, probably not great. Mm-hmm. But if he walks in, like we talked about, very solid, connected to this core of himself, like literally where you could, like, he walks in and you feel depth. You feel it in your nervous system. And your nervous system can then wow, he's fucking solid right now. And maybe he steps behind you and he takes a breath with you. Mm-hmm. Right? He has now created a structure with his body, his breath, and his awareness for you to relax into. That now, if in that moment it feels good and you sigh, you've now brought energy to his structure. Like, if he comes behind you and he takes a deep breath and he puts his arms on, like on either side of you, he creates this structure. I'm just giving one of millions of examples. And he breathes with you and feels good, and you sigh and kind of just snuggle into him. Mm-hmm. You've given energy to that moment. Mm. He's brought structure. You've brought energy. Now you're in a polarized moment. And so the more energy you bring and the more depth and structure he brings, the deeper the polarity that can be created. And we have what's known as, really beautiful sex, really hot sex.